Guys, take a nice deep inhale as you raise your arms over your head and exhale as they come back towards your hip. You're going to inhale as you bend down towards your feet and restacking that spine. And again, inhale, engaging. Stretch out to the right. Coming back to center. Breathing, taking a stretch out to the left. And back to center. Tucking the tailbone under, stretching it through the back. Pelvic tilts. Reaching out to the side. And then just carefully find your center on the ball. And here we go again, finding your center on the ball. On your exhale, you're going to just tuck the tailbone under, going into a pelvic tilt to keep that core engaged. Inhale as you open your arms. Exhale, again, pelvic tilt. Inhale as you restack that spine, head, neck, and shoulders. Taking it to the side, looking for a stretch right down to the hip. And again, careful. Back to your center. Baby size dependent, take it down to the toes or stretch just to the knees into a mini cat stretch and right back up. Twisting to the right, lengthen that spine. We're going to twist your spine to the left, nice and gentle. Pelvic tilts, and only if you feel capable, trying to lift just a heel or the leg. Exhale, stretching through that back. Realigning the spine. And again, engaging. Exhale as you go into your pelvic tilt. Slowly try to lift the heel or the leg. Reaching, stretching right through into the fingers. And restacking again. Do the best you can. Now, if you're pregnant, maybe keep seated on the ball. This is a little bit too much. You can add the arm work. Those of you recovering, this is a great option for the lower body stability in the pelvis. Okay, so we'll talk about the arms here. You're just going to inhale as you open the arms, the chest stretch. Exhale as it comes to close. Shoot for a good 5. And in time, just change the arms. Do an example of a chest stretch maybe. Or scissor the arms. Or just continue with the arm circles. It should not feel difficult. You might feel a little bit of lower back, lower leg, glute work. Careful coming back up onto the ball. Okay, so those of us pregnant, I would just avoid this part. It's just too compromising. So why don't you just sit on the ball for some pelvic circles? General and recovery. Those of you recovering, definitely plant the feet into the floor. You're going to lift and lower the hips. Again, full lower body working here. Should not hurt into the neck. If it does, just come back up on the ball. This is a good challenge. You're going to try to exhale as you lift one leg up. Now you can have your hands on the floor, behind the head, or up facing the ceiling. For your stretch, bend right back, pushing the toes into the floor, and then as you exhale, sit back down onto your heels. Feels great along the spine. But if you're not used to exercise or your early post, this might make you a little bit dizzy. So again, I would just reconsider. Come up on the ball end and do your pelvic circles. Okay, guys, let's take it to the floor. General, public only. Those of you recovering postnatal, if you've got a solid fundamental experience here, you should be okay. Just do what feels right, please. Starting with a spine twist. Comfortable position with the legs over the ball. Inhale as you open out to 45 degrees and exhale as you come back to center. You can also do this by having the soles of the feet together, just dropping the knees out to the side. Moving into a frog, simply pushing the ball away and back towards you and circling the legs. I like to do this quite regularly to open the hips. Really good for you postnatal gals. Should not hurt the back. If it does, just keep the ball closer to you. Nice work. Variations, push the ball away with parallel legs, adding footwork. It's nice to inhale one direction and exhale as you pull back. And most definitely engage the tummy and pelvic floor. Try to coordinate. You can add arms. Doesn't matter. Do what feels right for you. No judgment. One breath for one move, one breath out for another. Lifting the leg, I would advise coming up on your exhale, tightening the tummy. Engage the legs. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower, looking for a glute stretch. A little bit of quad workout there. I have the arms right above the head. For me personally, it feels really good in the chest and upper back. But if you're tight, lower the arms. If the long leg option was too much, just keep the knees bent until you get stronger. Moving into a hip stretch here, also really good to tummy, massaging the tummy. Coordination, inhale arms, push the ball out. Exhale as you come back in, grab the other leg, push the ball out, add the footwork. Exhale as you pull the ball in. Do as many as you like. Have a stretch if you need it. Test the waters here. The feet are planted solidly on the ball. The option is to lift into your bridge. You don't have to. If there's any sign of discomfort, just push the ball with the feet rather than lifting. You're going to exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you massage that spine back down. Add an arm circle, pushing the ball away. Continue if that feels good. Or come up into the bridge. Stay up as you push the ball away. Exhale as you pull the ball back. Inhale as you push the ball. Exhale as you pull the ball back. Add an arm circle if you have it in you. Lowering back to the ground and going into recovery. Please rest if you need to. Moving on to inner thighs. Give me a spine twist out to 45 degrees. Then the leg closest to the floor lowers down towards the floor, and then you pull it back to the ball. Try to keep the knee at 90 degrees and the hip at 90 degrees. It's a little bit tricky. Add the inhale. Do your best not to stress the shoulders. And grab the ball with the legs. Coming on to the side. You can keep the legs straight or bent. Rolling back, coming on to the other side. Super tricky. Take your time. I'm just doing a couple of examples here, but if you enjoy it, do a few more. Moving on to the back, coming into tabletop, setting the balls on top of the shin. This is super tricky. Don't let it get into your back. Tighten the tummy, add the arm circles. Make sure you're breathing. And again, do what feels right. You're going to inhale as you move the ball further away from you, and then exhale as you pull the ball to you. If you have it in you, the lower you go, the stronger you're getting. But again, where is that power coming from? Choose how you're going to get back up to sitting. Grab the ball, roll yourself back down again. If you have separation, that whole sequence is probably not for you. This is a great option for everyone. Exhale, lifting the leg up, try to kick the ball. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Also an option to keep the legs bent as you do that and just staying in tabletop. This is only going to get a little bit more intense, gals, so take your time here. Please rest if necessary. All right, advancing, this is yours. Again, tabletop position, ball is on top of the leg. Beginners, just stay in tabletop and practice your setup. All right, so I've grabbed the ball, I've put it at my ankle, stabilizing and just twisting. Trying to find the glutes, inner thighs, quads, stability through the pelvis. Just have a play. This is going to build to something called a corkscrew, where you circle. You don't have to. You can just bend the knee and straighten the leg again. Should not feel it in the back. If you do, this is too much for you. All right, advanced, those of you with the flexibility. Without touching the ball, you're going to try to get the ball on top of your feet. Wait for it. Heel toe to center here, super tricky. And without dropping the ball, let's flex up and then lower back down, looking for a spine massage. Option 2, you have the hands behind the head, or you can circle the arms around. Shoot for 5 if you can. Beautiful. Moving back into a spine twist, with or without the ball, especially if that was a bit difficult. Nice work, guys. We're going to move into some mermaid stretches now for pre and post as well. Okay, so notice my seating position. If it's not comfortable, you can sit cross-legged or anywhere that you like. I'm going to inhale as we rock the ball back and forth, but you're actually massaging the hips here. Changing positions. And again, placing the arms where they feel comfortable and just rocking side to side. Super helpful for back pain and hip pain. But again, if you have pelvic pain or SPD or sciatica, take it easy. You're going to have highs and lows in that position. Opening the leg, ball in front of you, stretching forward. You can also cross your legs. You can also be in a child pose position. You're going to press the ball out on your breath. Pelvic floor and tummy, restacking the spine on the breath. As I transition here, this might be best to be avoided. If you're familiar with how the ball works, you can try this. It just feels great. Prenatals, put the ball against the wall. So you're going to add your arm stretches, or maybe you just want to hold the pose with your hands behind the head. Just want to say thank you for today. Excuse my look. This is my post-workout look. We just had a Zumba class, so I just wanted to get this in for you today. All right, if you're feeling brave, advancing, and general fitness, try this option just to get yourself seated on the ball. You may not have too much power left in those legs. Okay, prenatals, early post, you're sat up on the ball with some pelvic circles and a stretch down. Beautiful work. Keep it up. Please subscribe.